Well, hi there, pluckers. Ivor Sawfingers back with you again for hopefully what will be another interesting lesson for you. Something slightly different for you this time. It's a soundtrack from a movie. The movie's called The Book of Life and the song's called I Love You Too Much. Now then, hopefully you will have seen my playthrough demo version of this I did a couple of days ago. If not, please check it out, so you'll see about what I'm hopefully going to teach you. Okay, this lesson is probably going to be the first of a couple, I think possibly two, maybe three, because I'm going to do it finger style. This is going to take a bit longer and I don't want to overload anybody, so we'll be doing it in stages. So this is going to be about the intro and the verse sections. Okay, so I'm in standard tuning, but I do have a capo on fret 5, 5th fret for the capo. Okay, this enables us to play it in a simpler way without it's one or two tricky chords, but most of it's fairly straightforward, and also it's the same key as the record or the recording, and it starts off in an F key. Okay, just so first people want to know what key we're playing it in. Okay, now then, starting off with the intro, and I will be doing it finger picking. Okay, now my finger picking is very basic. I don't normally play finger picking, but it does sound better played finger sticking. Now you could use a pick, but I think it might sound it sounds better, I think, with your fingers on this particular song. So I'm using my thumb, my first finger, and occasionally my second finger. Okay, very basic finger picking. So if you're into finger picking, this is be a doddle for you, no doubt, using 3 or 4 fingers. I don't know. Okay, so let's get to it. So first chord for the intro, very simple intro, is this. Okay, real simple. This is basically a chord. It's very simple. It's like a C chord, but all you do, it's basic C chord, but you remove your second finger. Leave the first finger on the second string and the third finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Open the 4th, open the 3rd. This is, as far as I can make out, using the strings and the notes I'm actually playing, I'm going to call this a C sus2. People, might change the naming, say it's something else, but I'm going to call it a C sus2. So there we have it. So all you do, it's just an arpeggiated intro, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then back to 3, back to 4, says. Right, and you play that 3 times. And you finish on that 5th string, 3rd fret for one single note. Okay? There's your intro. Bit of a pause. Then we're going into the first verse, and the first 2 lines of the verse, with all verses actually, is basically 4 chords, and it's these 4 chords. Okay, it's quite simple. So the first chord is the C sus2 again that we played for the intro. Same picking pattern, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Just the once, okay? Then we play another very simple chord. All you need to do is take off the 3rd finger, leave the 1st finger on that 2nd string 1st fret. This becomes a weird name chord, A minor 7 flat 5. As far as I can tell, from what my research tells me. Some of these chord names are something else, but there we have it. It's an A minor 7 flat flat 5 apparently. And again it's the same picking as it was for the C sus2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you go, I love you too much. Okay, next chord is a G7 with F in the bass, so it's G7/F. And what I'm doing for this is my first finger is playing the bottom E string, first fret. I'm using my little pinky on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, the D string. You could use your 3rd finger, but I think it's more comfortable with my pinky. Okay, and the picking for this is a little bit different. It's one hit on the bottom E string, then it's 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. So you got, okay, got that? 6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, if you're a finger picker, you do it with more than your thumb, but that's the way I'm doing it. Okay, so far then we've got I love you too much to live without you. And finally, for the last chord of the first line, it's a very simple chord. It's a G major. All you need to do is put your 3rd finger, well, I'm using my 3rd finger, whatever finger suits you best, on the 3rd fret of the bottom E string, and it's the same picking as the previous chord. It's 6, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the first line, I love you too much to live without you loving me back. Okay, got that? The second line is exactly the same. I love you too much. Heaven's my witness and this is a fact. Okay, so I'll just do that very slowly. I love you too much to live without you loving me back. I love you too much. Heaven's my witness and this is a fact. Right, now the next bit is this. I know I belong when I sing this song. Right, and what that is 2 chords. It's a D chord with F sharp in the bass, followed by a D minor with F in the bass. Okay, so what I'm doing there is first finger's playing the 2nd fret of the bottom E string, second finger's playing the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, the G string, and again you can use your 3rd or pinky. I'm using my pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, the B string. Okay, and this is a little bit different. This is a double pick to start with. I'm using my thumb and my first finger to play the bottom E string and the 2nd string together. Just a double pluck. Then we go 3, 4. So you got, okay. Then you go back and do 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 again. So it's like without the bottom E string. It's just initially the bottom E string is played along with the 2nd string. 2, 3. Sorry. Those 2 and 1 together. Sorry, 6 and 2 together. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Got that? So it's like, okay. So the initial one has the double pluck. After that, it's just 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then all we do now is just lower this first finger down to the 1st fret on the bottom E string and do exactly the same again. Double pluck to start with, and then so 2 and 1 6 together. So it's bottom E string and the second string together. 2 and then 3 4. So it's double pluck 3 4. And then you do 2 3 4 2 3 4 2 3 4 again, like. Okay. So that bit here goes. I know I belong when I sing this song. Got that? So from the beginning, we'll go right from the beginning. Okay, we'll do the intro as well, shall we? I love you too much to live without you loving me back. I love you too much to live with the days and this is a fact. I know I belong when I sing the music. You got the idea. Okay, but I'm watching the words and trying to play at the same time, not so easy. And then the final line of the song is a sequence of chords that you've already played, but so it's like double plucks. Right, so the first one is the A minor 7 flat flat 5. But you play the 5th string and the 2nd string together. So open 5th string and then the 1st fret of the 2nd string together. And then the 3rd string and then the 4th string. Right? Then we play the G major chord again. That was just the 3rd fret of the bottom E string. And you play the bottom E string and the 2nd string together again. So you've got then the 6th string and the 2nd string together, and then the 3rd string, 4th string. So you got right. Now we've got to play an F bar chord. Okay, so you play an F bar chord, barring the 1st fret and the major shape bar chord, and you play the bottom E string and the 2nd string together again. So it's the bottom 6th string and the 2nd string together, then the 3rd string, and then 4th string, right? Which you're using whichever fingers suits you best, okay? So far we've got A minor 7 flat flat 5, G major, F, and back to the G. The 3rd fret bottom E string along with the 2nd string open, 3rd string, 4th string. So you've got slowly. Okay, then to finish it off we've got this. Now it's a C chord, straightforward C chord, standard C chord, and you arpeggiate from 5 down to 2. When you get down to the 2nd string, you hammer up with using your pinky to the 3rd fret on the B string. So it's right. And then you pull off and play that 1st fret on the 2nd string again. So it's a hammer up from the 1st fret to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Hammer, take the pinky off and play the 1st fret again on the 2nd string. And if you can hammer and pull off, even better. You can do that, that's okay. But other than that, just hammer up, take the pinky off and play the 1st fret again on the 2nd string. Then we do a little hammer On the fourth string, lift up the second finger and play the fourth string open, hammer, and then hammer down into the second fret. And then finally play the bottom, the fifth string on the third fret. That one. Okay, so it's got very slowly. And there's your verse. Okay, then it's a bit of a pause, and you do another verse exactly the same, but you different words, obviously. Okay, so we'll just do the whole thing to the end of the second verse. Okay, right from the beginning. Here we go. I love you too much to live without you loving me back. I love you too much. Heaven's my weakness and this is a fact. I know I belong when I sing this song. There's love above love in this house, 'cause I love you too much. I live for your touch. I whisper your name night after night. I love you too much. There's only one feeling and I know it is right. I know I belong when I sing this song. There's love above love and it's ours, 'cause I love you too much. So there you have it, boys and girls. Practice makes perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. So there you have it, boys. We'll leave it there. I think you've got enough to get on with for the time being. Then we'll come back and we'll do the hopefully the rest of the song, the bridge section and the outro section. Okay. Thanks very much for watching and listening. Hope that you enjoyed that. See you soon. Bye for now.